We need to talk about the 10% rule in running because I hear about this all the time from the athletes that we work with, and it doesn't apply to everybody in the same way. So the 10% rule, if you don't know already, it states that we should be increasing our weekly mileage by only 10% week over week, and that this is the best way to build gradually towards our goals and to keep us injury resilient in the process. And a lot of the time it does work, but here's the catch. With rules like this, they mostly serve the most average paces and mileages, the bell curve of athletes. And so on the opposite ends of that bell curve, we have athletes who are running very high mileage and athletes who are running very low mileage. So as a coach, I'm not going to use the 10% rule to increase the volume of an athlete who is running 80 miles per week. And I'm not going to use that rule for an athlete who is running only 5 miles per week. If the 5 mile per week athlete is super injury prone, they have a history of getting injured from running, maybe we do consider using it in that situation. Or maybe that athlete has very recently been running 30 miles per week and is really acclimated to the sport of running already, musculoskeletal system, is used to the demands of the impact, then we throw that rule out the window and we build their mileage a little bit more aggressively. It all depends on the nuances of where that athlete is at, and using these blanket statements, these black and white rules without knowing the history of an athlete is where we tend to get into trouble. So the message that I want to send with you guys today is to just make sure you're questioning things and how well they're going to work for you as an individual.